following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I think, as the person in charge here, I think we should engage some additional trained personnel, at least to barricade the roads.
That I agree, sir. That is a tremendous suggestion.
Now, report on your investigation.
The scene appears to be quite old. But the Jeep also appears to have been commandeered by forces unknown and be the source of fire. But also, the people around here haven't fled. They've continued to be around the Jeep.
The Jeep was probably left running.
Yeah, those old army batteries don't last too long. Like that.
And if it's out of gas, it probably just sat here idling and then ran out of gas and then power.
Correct. The situation has changed too much. I recommend you take full control.
That may result in some disastrous outcomes. We'll reserve judgment.
Good. I have movement in the old Bible church.
Adjusting aim towards the Bible church.
Yeah, do we have
The
visual?
Lighthouse Bible Church.
First thing I want to assess is if the Puma moves off to an additional road, do they have a clear
come
road?
out here and look at Lighthouse Bible Church?
Can the Puma get to the church?
Oh, that's actually a nice church. Very strange.
It's got a pedophile with it.
Yeah, it's a
They all do. It's part of the foundation.
Bible church. And this is sort of what the area looks like.
Oh, so there is tons
I am
of room.
using Google Maps, so ignore the cars. They are too modern.
Yeah. The land here is very...
It's
big.
Kansas!
What?
It's known for being deceptively flat and unimpeded. When do you think Superman can get up to such high speeds? There's nothing in the way. Except his parents holding him back.
Martha!
Frequent tornadoes.
Where'd you get here? Martha. My mother's name is Eleanor.
Fuck you. I'm gonna roll the Jeep.
This is at the northern end of town if you've got your own little map.
Where are we?
Give me your map and I'll orientate it correctly for you.
Mark it on our map.
Alright,
Okay, you are... The church is there, you are here.
Okay.
The water thing is there.
alright.
So you can see why she can get such a good view.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Puma, swing by, pick me up. Alexa, 6-1, stay on oversight, keep your watch. Try and find these guys somewhere safe to... Stay. Just keep babysit them, keep them out of trouble.
Copy that crap.
If you can find one of these places with gas and electricity and everything running...
Any of the street... what's the time?
It is about 1 in the afternoon.
Okay, the streetlights wouldn't be quite on yet.
No, it's the middle of the day.
But building shop fronts, etc.
Did
houses.
you see any shop fronts?
Well, or houses, any lights on and windows?
No.
Slowly roll the Jeep around, keeping an eye out for any movement.
I just want to step up on the skid guard as they come past and get the garter ball down to the church.
Okay. You go to the church. You've seen it. It's a church.
Perception
Alright.
check.
Here we go.
Perception check, but also get you to be born.
20.
God, this is an idyllic little fucking place. See why they reckon this is Smallville, because it fucking is.
And 26.
Yes, you can see a shape behind one of the windows of the church. In fact, the window of the church, as it turns out. Sort of going. Because it's stained, you can't see any.
Alright, stay with the car. I'm going in. Shotgun.
Do you want me to relocate? No, stay there. I feel a lot safer with your eyes on the situation.
Can we cut him out of the comms?
Confirmed.
There's a limit to how much I can effectively see from this location. Nonetheless, those are my orders. I know what I'm doing. Remember, I'm the officer. Of course.
Inter-unit comms. No sign of any ordnance that would worry me in my armor 6-1. Keep an eye on the kids.
Acknowledged.
And I'll walk, just gun down reflexively, walk up to the doors of the church and push your pull.
There's a statue of the Virgin Mary. And with the little heart with the things there. Jesus statue, the one with the exposed heart with the thorns across it, that one. And then there's another one there of an older Jewish looking man. And obviously maybe Joseph there. And then there's another statue of Judas Iscariot holding a bag of money going,
oh shit, it's a boy!
Flashlight. And then just trail.
Okay, so you enter the church itself, and it's got a big hole and a window over there. Other ones over there. There's dead bodies lying there. One slumped over there. There's a priest over the podium, bullet hole in the head. There's some shell casings on the floor, which are the same. I'll give you that one because you're professional soldiers. You're used to seeing your own rounds. Well, not yours. You've got those special guns. But
The other soldiers on the base would use normal
Yeah.
weapons.
The Gumbies.
Wednesday.
United Nations Task Force. What are you talking about? Can't mean anything else. It's my cunt card. There's a fundraiser lollipop thing, the old temperature gauge thing they use for fundraisers over there, be blown in the wind, which is the movement.
I will advance to that.
Oh, someone has taken a bunch of pews from the front and piled them around the little priest office. I forget what you call it. They've piled up things around that, like a barricade.
I'm going to approach the thing and then just confirm with it. Is this the movement you see? 2 and 2. Shake, 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 shake.
Affirmative.
Alright, some kind of fundraiser lollipop. Scene from outside continues into interior. I'm exploring further.
Our officer is sending away some of the sheriff's men. Do you want me to disable their vehicle once they are out of range?
Convenient tire blowout, not putting anything through the engine block.
You hear? Well, no one checked you to make sure you weren't bringing special ammo types. I'm the only one who thought to cheat.
We're good boys and gals.
Jason, still no sign of people. If you want to dismount and check in, you can. Mac, no hard targets, so you're probably free to leave the Puma. But for Christ's sake, don't leave it in a state it can be used. And by that I don't mean destroy it. By that I do not mean destroy it. I mean like lock it. Lock
Flies
it.
up.
Locking, turning off. God, I hate that I have to correct myself.
So our officer man is still operating out of the escort car?
Well, no, he's gotten out to
Okay.
stay here so he can be in control.
Sorry, if we're going to remain out in the open, would you like to commandeer one of these houses as an HQ?
No, I think I'll commandeer one of these houses as an HQ.
Sounds like a good plan, sir.
Walk over to the closest house to
Hang
the
on.
church.
Should I clear it for you, sir?
No, I'll take care of this. You stay out here. You know, check open the door at the same time you hear tie it down.
Is there a jet suit in the vehicle, or am I just jet suitless for this?
You have just your jump pack.
Just the jump pack.
Which is the thing that you use for that. So no freeform flying, but...
He told me to stay out here, so I will. But I will walk around the outside of the house and use the windows to clear it from the outside.
There doesn't seem to be anyone living there. There's a couple in bed that appear to be dead.
Hmm.
You need to be double tapping. Like,
I'm just going to wonder, would Veronica out in the sort of open area between the buildings just
Aerating the
rotating?
place.
No, not actually fine, but just sweeping with the gun and just checking between buildings as
Give
I
me a quick
wander.
perception check.
That would be 20.
can we get the light? Sorry.
Yes.
I'm going to make one for the house just so you can't hit me with you didn't make a roll when he gets killed.
I'm also going to give them something that might help with their... I'm going to... everybody, I'm seeing evidence of fortifications being built, improvised. Keep your eye out for... I don't know, positions that have been fortified.
I'm gonna scale a building and then like rooftop to rooftop, move around through the... Just keeping my eye out from the
The tick is way across the...
perception check. Is it
No.
garbage? What's good?
At this particular area, there is not exactly enough building
I have a
for that to
jetpack,
be practical. Whoa.
which means I can move like laterally, even in the air. 26 on perception.
Yeah, dead people. You see a guy with a shotgun.
Who's not any of us.
Yeah. Well, it better not be because it's an old double-barreled.
Okay, well, where is he and is he pointing it at me or...
He's in the bushes over there, and he's not pointing it at you. The gun is in fact dug into the ground in front of him.
And he's alive. Okay,
No, he's not alive. He's dead.
Oh, okay.
And I will continue sweeping the church.
Okay, you pull the barricades away, and you go back there, and you find two army guys. And it looks like they are, in fact, dead.
I will assess to see if they still have their weapons
They do, but they're empty.
and the state of the fortifications that I pulled down. They weren't riddled with bullets.
There were some bullet holes in them, and there was some other damage.
Other damage?
You know, like rips and cuts and
Well,
a pile of
if
bodies up front.
I do not see anything that makes me suspicious, then I will pull their dog tags.
Okay.
Is that body I found with the is the shotgun... It's just a normal shotgun, or is it
It's
like a
like a
combat
farmer's double-barreled.
shotgun? Okay, sorry.
The best kind of shotgun.
Well, I mean, it's like, I guess according to Doom rules, it is the best weapon.
A super shotgun, nice.
Alexa, I have 2 serial numbers for you. Were these the boys that belong to that Jeep?
Yes, correct. So you
Look-
found them.
Yeah.
Looks like there's an armed civvy in the bushes over there at 3 o'clock from my position.
Are you heading towards the town centre, Jason? So you're passing the stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay, so the way I'll be moving is out and then... Because we came in on a corner, right?
You came in the top right,
Yes.
left-hand corner.
So I can go and then... Do you see what I mean, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
doing like
That's
a proper
gonna
sweep.
take you so long.
Oh, it's going to take ages, but I'm sweeping from where we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get back to you when you
Yeah.
find, because it's going to be fucking ages.
Just dead people up here.
I'll find a spot where officer and also the guys that came along in the escort.
Oh, yeah,
vehicle-
so the cops are coming back. Ah, damn, tire blew out. Oh, sorry, I'm damn tire blew out. We all need one of your toolkits to help fix it.
My kit won't service your vehicle, unfortunately.
Oh, it's for that fancy Jeep.
Uh,
Well, I'm going to have to commandeer that Jeep in order to go get some more deputized.
Can't allow
The authority of me, Sheriff Buford T. Kistdrivel, I commandeer this vehicle on the grounds of law enforcement.
unfortunately, given the armament it has, you can't legally acquire it.
Now, I know my rights, little missy, and don't you... Well,
I need you to speak with our officer in charge. He's just inside there.
no, hell.
Don't make him talk to this fucking dickhead.
Then I'm just gonna step to a spot where none of the cops can see me or the guys inside, go invisible, and just start a patrol of the HQ building.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Just anything. I'm just doing perimeter guard.
Yeah.
I make a roll for watch. Gets a 20. Not a nat.
It never is.
No.
No
Actually,
such thing.
we've done a lot of nat 20s lately.
In the game where nat 20s are bad?
No, we flipped it. Those are good.
Yeah, just for this. So this is a local paper.
Check the date.
Everything is awesome. It was the 28th in game.
I believe, yes.
29th now.
29th. So this is 11 days out.
You're 11 days out. Fuck.
What does it even mean?
Yeah, so that's awesome. Everything is
I fucking got
awesome.
sand all through my car, by the way.
By Isaac Davis. The town festival went off without a hitch. The church choir performed several old favourites before polishing off the performance with their award-winning When the Saints Go Marching In to Candlelight. All present, though, thought it was swell, and had a good wholesome time. The Beulah High Marching Band opened the festivities, and despite Aaron Kittner dropping his bassoon, everything went off well, and nobody minded the little slip-up. Some of the town mutants put on a display of acrobatics and fireworks, and handed out little glowing cotton candy balls to the kids. This new event seemed to please the festival goers, even Granny Washington, who said, "Oh my, how colourful." As has become tradition, said Granny Washington's apple cider, flew off the table. The only complaint being that there just wasn't enough for everyone. It seems that despite the growing tensions in the good old US of A, Beulah is still a great place to be. Glowing cotton candy balls is... Yes!
I'll read the next
It was
two
red.
because they're both kind of short.
I don't know, man. I was just doing task and I saw Red moving around suspiciously.
Well, I mean, communists.
No, mother was a... Wait, I'm white now.
Church Restoration to Go Ahead by Jonah Hancock. The Beulah Mennonite Brethren Church is going to get its much-needed roof repairs thanks to the most recent charity drive. The community dug deep and gave generously so that this important community landmark and centre can be repaired to last into the future. A future made better by our tight-knit community. And King Kamehameha Rides Again by Jacob Allen. For over 10 years, America has rested easy without any attacks from surfboard riding mega criminal King Kamehameha. But that time is over now. Last week, an unconfirmed report put King Kamehameha at a daring raid on the Alomatran research facility. And last night, Las Vegas, Nevada was hit by the surfboarding villain. Caught on camera, his objective? To recover his old mask and a fortune in gold billion, and to kidnap 3 top international scientists. If King Kamehameha is truly back, not even Ultra Girl can stop him.
It was the Yorker Rock one last time I was here, and they looked like.
Many older residents will remember King Kamehameha's last crime spree as he struck wherever he chose on his flying surfboard, then in late 2001. He simply disappeared after suffering a minor defeat at the hands of the Adequate Six, wherein they were able to prevent him from taking the Soludium nitrate deatomizer by losing it in the sewer. It seems that was enough to drive him off forever.
Adequate.
Until now, drive him off forever. Until now. But residents of the Beulah, have nothing to fear with our extensive fallout shelters and lack of anything he could want. There is little that could interrupt our peaceful, idyllic life. And it has the mask of mega criminal King Kamehameha right there.
New Star Wars film to be teased at convention. Jebediah Cobb. Those of you who enjoy a matinee at the Moving Pictures Theatre will be delighted to know the groundbreaking filmmaker, George Lucas, is to unveil a new installment in his motion picture franchise Star Wars at an archaeologists convention in Cold Rocks, Nevada. He will preview brand new Star Wars content to a select room of lucky competition winners. There is a lot of excitement about what new developments might appear in the fanciful story of a young man who discovers mystic powers in order to save a princess and then the galaxy from a demonic tyrant.
That sounds incredible.
It does, actually.
Aliens arrive on Earth. Many of us have been following the apparent alien crisis for some time. The concerning event wherein aliens declared they would destroy Earth and everyone on it. Well, it seems 2 peaceful aliens have arrived on Earth seeking to aid us in our time of need. A heartwarming display of fellowship and galactic community. The pair, a brother and sister, have been housed by the government somewhere in Nevada and are assisting top men
Top man.
with our defense plans. An invitation to experience the hospitality of Beulah was extended, and while acceptance or a reply was not expected, the mayor's office was pleased and surprised to receive a polite missive, which expressed warm gratitude and regretfully declined as they would have to head back to their home soon. It goes to show that taking the time to be polite is a universal sign of a mutual friend.
Don't you wish you were superheroes in this town?
It's lovely.
Man,
Well, not now, but
Man-Made Woman by Earl Franklin. The company scientists of Tyrrhino Corporation LLC have
What's
repeated
the
God's
facility?
work. It is claimed. The scientists have produced a mutant woman they claim to have made from the genes of other mutant women. The woman was shown walking and talking like a real woman and seemed to exhibit emotions. The woman they claim to have made is broad and powerful. Demonstrates a number of mutant abilities, and scientists claim it will be used to enforce law and prevent mutant crime. This brings up several moral questions. First is this real life? If it is not subject to the same God-given human rights as the rest of us? Or is it not? If so, should it be used like a tool? Should it rather instead be employed and paid? The next question is, does it have a soul? Even if the scientist men made it in a laboratory, did God place a soul in the body? Another question is, should man be trying to create life outside of the normal way a married man and woman do? For some guidance on this, we turn to regular contributor Father Jesse Andersong. He had some fascinating things to say. Even if clever men have managed to build a person in man's image, they were able to do that because God allowed for that to be done. And these clever men have discovered it, using their God-given skills and talents. So it is very possible that this new being may be a creature under God. We certainly cannot rule it out, and we should not rush to judge these things. We are but men. What we must consider is the well-being of the newly created being. It seems alone and isolated to me. Consider that it was made, fully grown. It has not had a childhood. No baptism, no instruction, but what the men gave it. Men who would use it as a tool. The temptation is to treat it as a tool, an object, and not consider the well-being of its immortal soul, should it have one. The Christian thing to do is presume it does, and to do as we always should do, and treat it as we would like to be treated.
You mean burn it like a witch?
And a man-made person created by Tyrrhino scientists has raised questions of morality. Picture provided.
Well, the facility is not marked on the map because you don't know where it is.
They did tell us that there was a facility that didn't know.
Try to pay
what it
attention.
was.
Teen Hangout Scene of Dust Up by Jonathan Sent. The local teen hotspot, Ralphie's, was the scene of a bug dust-up this weekend as local teens got together to help clean up the old building and street outside. Wielding dusters and polish, they spent all afternoon in a hive of busy beeness. Good-natured Ralphie's owner-operator Ralph supplied the hard-working teens with root beer and sandwiches when their task was complete. Oh, so wholesome.
What is Tom from place and nothing can go wrong?
Is Tom from here?
There's Tom from here!
So while I'm rooftop jumping then, I'll be using radar to...
Oh, incidentally, so you know how heavy you are. And you know how weight as a thing tends to increase when velocity is added.
Or
I'm
gravity.
landing on
And since
my-
you don't have a rocket pack, you have a jump pack.
You are correct, I believe. Yeah. Jump jetpack.
Yes, and it specifically works by allowing you to use verticality as part of your movement. So you land on a roof. Now, after several successful jumps onto nice, well-constructed roofs, this one, a little bit weak, and it gives way, and you find yourself falling into a house.
Alright.
Now, you land into a typical Bueller teenager's bedroom. There's, like, little triangular pennants on the walls. There's a poster of a basketball man basketballing. Shit, why not? It's Michael Jordan. There you go. Best basketballer ever. Fuck up, fight me.
The best one that's still alive.
The best one that... well, in his prime, certainly. There's like a dresser, and it's like a framed photograph of what you must assume is parents. I mean, who has a framed photograph of other old people?
Weirdos.
Well, there is an exception, obviously. There's another one over there.
Boop, that's a mirror.
Don't you talk shit on our boy.
It's not a photograph either. Yeah. You land on the bed. It goes bang as a spring breaks.
What else is in the room?
Oh, a dead person.
Did they die from the damage of me falling on top of them?
No, well, I mean, you haven't landed on them, so that would be very hard.
That's good. Same MO as before?
What, you mean shot?
Yeah.
No. They're just dead. No evidence of bullets. I mean, you could do an inspection to determine if there's a bullet somewhere else.
I will.
Go ahead. Roll your medicine check.
Do any of us even
Apparently,
have that?
6-1 has an expertise in poker.
She's got a face for it.
And has inherent night vision. And how can you multi-attack with a sniper rifle? Must be for another weapon.
No, maybe she can just multi-attack with the sniper rifle.
I mean, the rifle itself is not capable of that.
We take cooking.
How much cooking do you have?
Like,
You can make better toast.
at least, like, more than 14 cooking.
I did toy with the idea of putting the toast video on.
The Dungeons and Dragons cake baking a thing is supposed to be a joke.
No, you cannot use cooking.
Yeah.
Anything medicine related? Then it would just be a general perception check. You find no other bullet holes.
Okay.
Do any of us have medicine?
Probably not.
You don't need it when you're us.
Yeah.
Survival.
The other
Survival would work.
I
don't
thought
know.
you had it because you were distributing the mid kits and stuff.
No, I think I just had the room to carry it because I was just running light weapons.
You don't really need a medicine stat to use a basic first aid kit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to say, as I was moving, I'm going to be using radar to see if there's movement below where the ground level is.
So you would have some form of ground-penetrating radar.
I just have radar.
You have radar, not LiDAR?
I believe we have both.
I have radar 4. That's the most powerful
You can
radar.
see everything with radar.
Yeah.
Radio, encrypted LiDAR, motion sensor.
No.
Nope. Okay. I will leave this building.
How are you doing that? Oh, you go out the doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
6-1, can you have a look at the sign outside and tell me what this mass thing was about? What were they here at the church for?
The sign out front says Lighthouse Bible Church.
No, I mean the mass one. There's usually one with the letters stuck on it where they
He
say,
means the marquee.
Cannot see that from this angle.
Alexa, what's your status?
Just patrolling the new HQ building we've chosen to commandeer. I did find
Hey everyone, it's time to report in. You haven't been reporting into your officer.
Yes, sir, officer, sir. I've found a local newspaper. The only thing of important...
Excellent. Read it to me.
I read it out. We read through it before, so... I would like to highlight that...
I'll just give you another one.
No, Alexa, you should not contaminate the officer's assessment with your own. Please just provide him the materials.
Okay, I'll do that. And then I will, just to Kurt comms, I think the mutants handing out glowing candy is suspicious.
We are looking for a candy company.
Point of note, one of those articles mentioned a surplus of fallout shelters. Might be a lot of underground bunkers here. Any survivors might have gone down there if there was some kind of altercation.
Under the houses. Okay, any particularly rich-looking houses? Check them first.
In that case, having fallen into a house, I will look for a bunker.
Okay. That will require a search.
How about perception?
SWAT tactics. You know how people design their houses, so where a bunker entrance
I will allow
might-
that. Yep.
Because we would have to be able to clear one of those.
Yes, that is a good call. That is a very good call.
You're the perfect person to find this. You're
So
also
what is
the
your check
hacking-
result? What is your check result?
Just perception.
For SWAT tactics?
SWAT tactics.
Small unit tactics?
No.
I don't have SWAT tactics.
I thought we all had SWAT tactics.
No, I have small unit tactics.
I don't even have that.
Well, I have expertise SWAT tactics.
I only have a
Yeah,
year.
no, that's
Yeah, I'm
zero.
giving you slightly different
Oh, no,
experiences
there it
so
is.
that you can all make different useful checks.
I've rolled a natural
Nat 20.
Oh,
You find the entrance to a fallout shelter located in a laundry brig.
Internal bunkers, fancy.
Correct. I found a shelter in one of these houses. Permission to open.
I could go to him as backup if you wanted, sir.
Get to the same neighborhood at least.
On it, sir. Switching to shotgun.
Kurt, friend the sheriff is going to require the use of the M12 LRV. Please unlock and activate it for him to use.
Negative, sir. That vehicle is not rated for
I am not
civilians.
used to being disobeyed, soldier.
I'm afraid I am not cleared to let a civilian drive a vehicle that powerful. It's not a...
I am clearing you.
We should just give him a scooter or something.
Just punch him in the head.
Oh no, the army guys killed him before they died.
Well, I've got
He doesn't
keys on
have.
me.
He doesn't have clearance to clear you to do that.
That's probably true.
Sir, Sir, I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline. My unit may need to move somewhere in a hurry, and conventional vehicles available in this place are not rated to carry soldiers of the weight that I am dealing with. I have only
This will
one.
be going in my report, soldier. I thought you were above insubordination like this.
Kurt, if you want to ease things over, I could hotwire something for them. Though we
We're just gonna blow it up on
Yeah,
the way
I
out
mean-
anyway.
buys us some time.
Just fucking.
I'd rather just skip a step and not keep costing 6-1 ammo.
Yeah.
Six,
I don't mind.
6-1, you're clear to move. See if you can get better
Thank
eyes.
you, Kurt. Just hear immediate, like those of you who are just hear immediate moving sounds.
Alexa, if you really want to placate the officer, that Jeep did have a spare gas tank on the back, and if you could find a replacement battery from another car nearby, you could probably just give him the Jeep.
That will
No,
also-
we're trying not to do that.
That will also take a lot of time. Give us some options.
Alright, since we seem to be spreading out and looking for vaults, etc., I'm going to come back and play babysitter and free up Alexa. At least then we've got someone else out and looking who can get into these things.
I'll quickly explain the home design and where the bunker was relative to everything
And
else.
then I will be voicing in. It's just like, oh, sounds like they were built in like the 60s, so we're looking at lower foundation. So maybe upper left of the foundation in any building you're looking through.
Sounds like a plan.
Mac, what are you doing? Oh,
I
right, you were
exchanged the
helping.
shotgun and I'm rushing off to
Right.
Jason's location.
Alright, so you get there. I mean, he's a fair ways away, so maybe you want to drive.
I could, I'm the one who's got the keys.
You all have internal keys.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, even better.
Like, these guys couldn't drive that thing because as soon as it got X amount away from the
Us.
closest super soldier,
Yeah.
it would just shut down as a security feature.
Oh, yes. I'm not going
You
to...
probably could have let them do it, but it is not allowed to allow civilians to operate this kind of vehicle.
This guy is
For
way
one-
out of line.
Ah, yeah, he is.
It's his first real op, though.
That doesn't.
Just go
That does not
ahead.
matter.
I'm just really curious about
I
how well
actually
the
hope he survives to the end, so he submits his report and gets his ass chewed out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would you confess to this?
Alright, I'll hop on the Puma and then drive to Jason's location then.
You put the seat way back.
And of course I'll report into at least you, not the officer, because you're my real...
What's going on? Who's moving the vehicle?